Good morning. I'm here. Oh, Saturday mornings. I've been at it for a couple hours already. And that is too hot. That is too hot. I put a little bit of cold water in there just to kind of bring it down, make it ready at the perfect temp quicker. And it's still too hot. Still too hot. Happy Saturday. What's everyone up to today? I have a show at American Edge in Rice, Minnesota. It is about an hour-ish, maybe a little more, hour and 20 north of me. Planning to go there in a little bit. What's up, Eagles? Scout EDC. Yeah, the American Edge show is today. So it is raining right now. It looks like it might not be raining up north a little bit. What's up, El Cap? Anything Emerson waved? I just sent you a message. I don't know if I ever actually got your address other than when you sent the package the first time. And I usually try to cut off the labels and save them, but sometimes they tear or whatever. But yeah, I messaged you on Instagram. Get your address. I've got your box. I'm ready to go put it in the mail on my way out of town today. What's up, Kathleen? Brand new American. Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm getting a couple things done. I made a few videos, cleaned up a couple things, and going to be heading to the American Edge show here in a little bit. It's not going to be a very big show, and I'm curious if it is raining there. I think that they were setting some stuff up outside, so I don't know. It looks like it's going to be mostly overcast all day, but it isn't a huge. I haven't actually been there, but there are some photos. If you go to American Edge, their website, they sell a lot of cool knives. What's up, Doody? Phew. Still too hot. So it'll be interesting. Go up there. It won't be anything like a blade show, but there is a few Heretics there, and Tactile Turn is there, and who else? ProTech, a couple of their. They do kind of specialize in American Edge. What kind of tree is that behind me? That is oh man, my brain is just literally not on right now. It's not a philodendron. It's not a monstera. It's not a. Want the Heretic Hydra so bad. Thanks, dude. Thanks. I'll pop that in the mail today, which means you will probably get it Wednesday or Thursday of next week. Thank you again for all those cool. That was fun. Tradescantia, Terra Spanthia, Rantha, Pachanthia. Big tree, tiny pot. It's not a tree. It's actually a moss pole. So that is a vining plant. That, God, why does my brain not work right now? It's an interesting, weird, long name that for some reason my brain does not want me to remember right now because I don't think about it all the time. It's like the Microtech Halo 5, but not $2,000. That is more attainable? Yes. Yes. I tried to looked at the inventory over at American Edge, kind of see what they've got over there right now. See what to kind of maybe look for when I get there. What's up, Joe? They've got some Hogue Decas that I've been wanting to get a Deca for a while, and then buy some OG scales, like some goat scales. or something to do some mods with it. Been kind of thinking about that for a while. They have some of those there. Anybody on right now ever with the Chupacabra, the tactile turn Chupacabra? Anybody know anything about that? Nice looking knife. It has the super lock, like shark lock feature, like on the Demco, where it's on the back right there, except for it's a tactile turn like Chupacabra, but it does have that style of lock to it. I'm kind of interested in that. It's a MagnaCut blade, and then that, and it's from Tactile. I don't actually own anything from Tactile Turn, but the Chupacabra does look cool. I can actually bring it. Oh, did I close that? Son of a. I had it up, of course. Nice thing is when you have it up, it pops up quicker. There we go. That is the Chupacabra super lock mechanism on the back there. You can see nice blade profile, clean design. I like it. Anybody? Can't flip the clip to the other side, which is kind of weird because when you have a super lock, that's ambidexterity all the way. Satin blade, MagnaCut hollow grind, I believe. LNW titanium pocket clip. Oh, Lynch Northwest. This comes with a Lynch clip. I don't know, cool looking knife, and it's got a super lock on it. Anybody ever handle a the Chupacabs? Try to zoom in on it a little bit. Oop, carpet. Damn, live again? Well, I usually jump on Saturday mornings and hang out for a little bit before TKE, the Night's Edge. He goes live at around, well, I'd say 9:30, but it's usually about 9:40. Right, TK? How you doing this morning, Danny? What's up, Dave? Good morning. Was just about to Google the screaming knife. Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's lovely stuff. Fred loaned this to me, or is that part of a pass around from Fred? And I might buy it from him. It's just nuts. It's a nice feeling knife. M390 titanium, good size. Flipper works nice. I still don't even know exactly. It is Lemifshe, Lemifshe, Lemifshe rattlesnake. The Lemifshe. It does, but it's like, because you're flipping a broken. it's so broken and in such a good way. What's up, B Shady, Brian Dixon, Paul Might? I mean, what? I am a schoolgirl right here in the flesh. Paul, what should I look for up at American Edge today? Paul, what do you think about the Chupacabra? Have you ever handled one? Anybody else? I'm looking at some knives that they have in stock in at American Edge. I'm gonna go up to that Minnesota or Midwest enthusiasts, whatever. Where's the link? I'll just click it. Oh, Jesus. Too many. Too many. But yeah, chupacabra. It's poo-poo. Tactile doesn't do it for you. Everything, I just want to know what Paul wants, you know. What size is it? Um, um, hmm, hmm, hmm. It doesn't. More? No more? Doesn't say. 7 3/4. I don't know. I do not know. Anybody? Paul, do you know what size this hunk of poo-poo is? Oh, coffee's almost perfect now. Intaking caffeine, getting back to ground level. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Wait, what's not actually available for purchase, Danny? Oh, the rattlesnake. I haven't really seen him in stock too much. I know what I'll want when I see it. I'm right there with you, Paul. I don't know what I want, and then all of a sudden I see it, and there it is. Well, for me as a lefty, I enjoy super locks. I also enjoy a nice looking kind of a sheep's foot blade. So, and to me, I don't know, when I think of the tactile company, I guess this isn't what I see. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, I see a tactile to me is more like the Rockwall kind of look. Or like this Maverick or something. The Rockwall's kind of a nice knife too, but I do like the way that looks though. What happened here? Why? Oh. They also have some Hogue Decas. I've always thought about picking up a Deca to do some customization to get some aftermarket scales for it or whatever. But I don't know. I haven't really been super into crossbar locks as much. 3/4. Very nice, mister. Very nice. The rock you thought was garbage. I got to review one. I don't remember who sent that through. Anyway, it wasn't bad. But it's kind of one of those ones where I go to close it and it just wants to swing shut like immediately. And as a lefty, you go and it's more chances of what do I need? Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn that down. The text group start texting and the sounds are gonna just keep it a clickety. You still going to that knife show today? Yeah, I was planning on leaving shortly after. I was gonna just be live for a little bit here, kind of making some decisions, asking a few people if they had any thoughts on what I should maybe look for when I'm up there. But I gotta basically go up there and then I'm gonna go meet with family for a bit. And nope, hated it. So that's good to know. Who is it? Who's the tactile? Oh, it's Tri-State, isn't it? Tri-State's kind of a tactile. I don't know the word. Slut? Just kidding. 2 snaps down. He's a shill? Is he shilling for him? Yeah. The word you were looking for. You see that one? I thought slut sounded more fun. I don't know. I do want to get one of these smocks. These are fun. Man, my finger, I cut the index finger off. You can see my fake looks like a nub right there. That white section doesn't have the sensation. It's like a little baby index finger that grew out of my cut off finger, and it's like, that's like slamming it on the table. It's just, so a lot of times, sometimes when I push this, so I feel like I push half on it, half off. It just feels weird because it's like I can sort of feel the button, but I can also sort of not. So sometimes I get up like this and it slips off because I can't feel that spot. Have a great day, everyone. Gonna lay down. Just got home from dialysis. Ugh. Take it easy, bud. Chill out. Hope everything's going well. You found someone to trade a super freak for it. Isn't that nice when you have a knife and you kind of aren't interested in it anymore or whatever, and then you find someone else who is, but then they also happen to have a cool trade? I'm kind of in the spot. I got the pass around box for another day here, so well, I laid off Pete gets it next. So I'm shipping it to him. He doesn't get back till the 24th, so I'm gonna probably ship it Monday, I guess would be the 21st, and then chances are it'll get there the 25th or 24th or whatever. But I still got a couple days I can kind of make a final decision. There's a couple knives in there that I would like, but I don't really have a good trade for them comparatively for price. And so it's kind of, you can't put cash. It's basically one for one trade. And if it's $100 knife, you can't put two $50 knives or $10 knives in there. And then there's one that I kind of like, but for what it is, it's a little more expensive. Because it's kind of more like one of those knives where I would maybe have it in the collection, play with it, leave it on the table, not really carry it as much, but it is kind of cool, if that makes sense. I can't really show you these knives because it's the pass around, that's part of it. It's a secret pass around. Basically, I get to look at them, make a decision. If I do a trade, I do a trade, and then when I send it to the next person, then I can send a picture of what it is I actually removed from the box. Other than that, we got to keep it secret. There's another 3 or 4 people after me. There's a few select from there that I am filming, making a little video with quick. Good morning, Donnie. Gonna be ripping some sparks today, or what? I want to buy some grinders and stuff and just go out in the garage, and that sounds fun. It sounds really fun. One day. Brand new American. Do it, Dan. What do I buy first? Donnie knows what's up. What do I buy first? Like a belt grinder, or like or you know what? I have a really nice drill press. I have a dual wheel grinder. I have a skill saw, table saw. But yeah, most of these are like woodworking stuff. Hit up the estate sales. Well, I was assuming you're going to need to either heat treat yourself or send it to someone to have it heat treated. Two by 72 belt grinder. And a CNC, right, Donnie? Donnie doesn't have a CNC. Get a bandsaw, mill, lathe. I do have a lathe. Like I said, my garage is kind of set up for like wood projects. So I have a lot of saws and tools, and I used to make a lot of pens and bowls and goblets and stuff like that. Haven't made a lot lately. Been busy working with the channel. When are we going to build that canoe we were talking about? Dude, I've been talking about that for, I would love to make a canoe. Talked to my dad about it quite a bit. He's found a few plans that are pretty cool. I have made paddles before. I made a paddle for my dad. I tried to make another one. I broke it. Started making another one. Cracked it. I've been working on this other one for a while, but I haven't really gotten to it. I need to finish it so I can get that to him. Paddles are tough. I make all by hand. But if you put the time and the work into it, I use like a spoke shave, so you get the basic shape and then you just sit there and hand carve. It's super fun. But most of the projects I've done have all been kind of wood. Getting into metal would be great. And just start grinding blades. That sounds fun. I've made knives with less. Donnie bless. What's up, Dalton? Boom. I love this knife right here. What is it about a hollow grind that just wins? Boosh. Come to Omaha for a weekend? Okay. Okay. I could do that, Donnie. What is that, about an 8-hour drive, maybe? Could plan that out. That would be fun. Go hang out with Donnie and work on some knives. Steam it. Am I going to that show today? Yeah, Fred. It's about an hour away. It starts at 10. It's raining right now. It goes 10 to 6. So I figure I can leave and get there before noon and still have, I mean, there's no way I'll need to spend 6 hours there. Pictus is pretty much one of the greatest things I picked up lately. I would have bought a Bless if I saw him on a CNC and a surface grinder. It's only 5 hours from Minneapolis? Really? Well, that's even closer. That's yeah, dude. The front flip is just great. It flicks out. Just that just feels good. Can't flip the clip, but as a lefty, sometimes I don't mind that at all because I get in there and grab and the clip is really out of the way. So when you use it, you got this nice smooth surface against your hand and it actually feels really nice. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Talk slower. How slow? What's up, Salvo Zen? Go to a Huskers game tonight. Check it off the bucket list. Oh, you sent yours out to get reviewed, have other couple people check it out. It's such a nice knife. What the hell, Kevin? Just did 20 minutes of yard work. I'm spent. Yeah, I try to do it when it's not super hot or when you're not in the sun. EDC for the ADHD. Good morning, boys. Oh, what a profile. When I go to Omaha. Oh, go to a Huskers game when I'm in Omaha. I see what you're saying. I need to go. A liquor cabinet? Oh. I just read the punchline. Yeah. Born and raised, never been. How about that? Kevin Smith's going to a Colorado Rockies game tonight. I've been to a Vikings game. I've been to a Timberwolves game. Hockey, of course. Ugh. Loving this. Sports do nothing. It's more of a social time. See, Donnie, we would go to hockey games, and it's more of a, you're just watching them, you're waiting for somebody to start fighting. What's next on the list of premiums? I don't know, B Shady. What should be next on the list? Rangers. The kiddos have a good time. Kevin Smith and Knives haven't flipped a knife in 3 days. What? The Melissa Backwoods T-Cal collab. I have a one-off version. It's called the Tree Cal. One of a kind Tree Cal. 100% tree. Made by my bro. I can't remember what the light whiter wood is on the handle, but the darker wood is walnut. Oh, Kevin's been out of town, so no knives with him. The old one-of-a-kind tree cal. What the? You haven't seen this yet, Dave? Your mom getting you to see live music is something you'll feel. Yeah, dude. Live bands, live music. It's so much more. You feel so much more to it. And here's the tree mascus. Nice little tree mascus on there. Yeah, that is great to be brought up. Whoever it is, you know, music influences people that get you going to some shows and stuff. It's a world. And there's times where it's like I really appreciate music and stuff, but then you go to a show, you go to a concert, and then like it just pulls you into a different world for a short amount of time. Very cool. What kind of music? I'm kind of open. I like a little bit of everything. I'm definitely more of a guitar rock product of the 80s, 90s. So rock, alternative. I mean, I grew up, it was like Metallica. Except old Metallica. We're talking Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Justice for All. Pantera. Was very into that type of stuff. But I also, I mean, now being a little older, I've gotten more into the big hair bands of the 80s and stuff. It's kind of funny. Donnie's mostly rap, hip hop, punk, hardcore. Been to a bunch of those shows too. A little bit of everything back in the day. I cannot read this morning though. He's actually already making more, Kathleen. I don't know how many more he's made, but he sent me one that he made or he's working on right now that kind of has a Persian style blade like that. It's a fixed blade. It's like a Bowie knife almost, but kind of very, very Persian. And he used a piece of diamond willow that he found, and it's gonna be big. You just went on a deep hair nation dive. Yeah. I mean, sometimes Slaughter, Skid Row, Warrant here. Yeah, man. Poison. Solid stuff. Just guitar-based rock. Anything guitar-based rock where they have heavy guitar solos in them was kind of the stuff that I was mostly into. Oh boy, what do we got? 9:09. Place your bets? Place your bets. When is Live from the Castle gonna start? 9:36. He did the big giveaway. Was that big giveaway last weekend or the weekend before? think it was last weekend, right? Time just, summer's, I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. So next Thursday, I am heading up to my annual trip up north to the Iron Range. We do some disc golf and some fishing and some hanging out. And so we're leaving on Thursday. I usually do my live Thursday nights, so I won't be able to do a normal live from the studio. Sure. From my room, because I won't be here, but I can do a vertical live on my phone. Was it last year? Yeah, last year I did a couple vertical lives. We did some fishing, had some fun. Dana, what's up? Stayed up late with Maddie and Stevie. I'm only one coffee in. Good morning, everyone. Cheers to your one coffee in. This is my second. I just got a little coffee in the back of my nose there, Fred. I would have to say none of your lives are normal. Listen to everything from Waylon to Biggie to Jane's Addiction to Morgan Wallen. If it makes noise, I'll probably like it. I would say, if anything, I'm not a big, and like there's some, when it's heavy country, I don't really care for that as much. Your dad loved the hair bands too. Last rock show with him was Pledge Allegiance Tour 2001. Good memories. Missed most of the stream yesterday. Popped in to give you a like. You were playing with some digital magnifying glass. What was that, Alex? Let's look at it. Okay, I looked it up on the Amazon. Come on. Okay, so this is a cheap magnifying glass, and we are now looking at it on a screen through a screen. So that kind of throws it off a little bit. But here, if you look at the table, wow, it definitely doesn't work as good from my phone. We were doing it live last night. There's your picture. See how close that, look at how zoomed in that is. That's literally the screw. There's the diamond pattern. So if you were sharpening, hold on a second. Let's see if I can get to the edge here. There it is. Look at this. Now I'll try to, I apologize. This does not work very well. There. So look at that. You can see the striation, the lines in the sharp edge right there. I mean, yeah, it depends on what you're doing. This was just fun. This was $15. So for 15 bucks, it's kind of one of those things you can just set it on something and then you can zoom way in on it, and whatever you want to look at, you can kind of check. It has a little light built in. It does have a camera, so you can take photos, which I've taken some already, which is hard to focus. Look at that picture. Right? So yeah, you get yourself a magnifying, a microscope. Or my buddy Ken Fixed, he's got one where it's like a little microscope. You can actually adjust the zoom and stuff. This, you can't change the focus. You basically just have to put it literally flat against that section. So it has to be right there, and whatever's right there will be in focus, and that's your focus range. But you can zoom in a couple times. So it's just kind of one of those things. For 15 bucks, it is what it is. For 20 or 30 bucks, you can get something that probably has a zoom, a little bit better features, maybe a higher resolution. I just thought it was kind of cool to kind of maybe just grab one and check it out. I got one, but it's a different brand. There's so many. Just type like handheld microscope or digital microscope. It's no longer 15 bucks. I know. Apparently, I got it during the Amazon Prime days or whatever. Is that what it was called? Amazon Prime Day. Golden Design Works makes cool stuff, but this slim is too slim for me. I did handle the caliber. The caliber is really nice. What's great about it is the lock. You know, you've got your button actuated frame, so it pushes that frame over, which is nice. Handheld digital microscope. Who made the wooden knives? My brother-in-law, Aaron. Aren't they cool? Dude, you just grab some weird designs, just messing around. Made a couple. Look at this one. I had to zoom out. Zip. The old fishing fillet knife. I mean, he's literally one step away from doing them out of metal. Obviously, it's not sharp, but it feels, if you just shut your eyes and just hold it, obviously it's light, but like forgetting the feel. Like if you were making, knives, you know, you could make little tests, see how it feels, you know, work on the shape before you make, you know, like prototypes and stuff. Well, Dana, it's not my slim to give or sell. It's on loan. It's one of the knives that was sent to me for review, so I'm going to be sending it off. It's a great knife. Action's good, as you can see. Whoops. It's just for my hands, when you look at this, when I wrap my fingers around, they just go all the way around it, curl into themselves. I feel like I'm not holding on to very much versus something like the Tri-Stash, for example. When I grab this and wrap my fingers around, now look, my fingers don't even come down around all the way around it. So to me, the handle is my jam. Like the Stout, same kind of thing, larger handle. So I put that in there, and it feels good. I just prefer the Standard was his best knife. I like the caliber. The Slim it's a really nice knife. Where did I set it? It's right here. It's a really nice, it's fantastic. Feels good in the hand as far as the choke up and stuff. It's just, to me, if it was wider, if they made a slim wide, an anti-slim. I do, Rick. Put some hands around the mask. Rick, when are you heading down there? Is it raining where you're at right now? Because it's raining here. He sent an angry DM to Tri-State for using a button-actuated frame lock because he's trying to patent it. Well, what? I'm considering patenting a thing that's been done, but it isn't right now. So I'm mad at you for using it. You know, the world we live in. I mean, why not? Why? People just want to make their dime off of it, I guess. But here's the thing, is rather than patenting it and saying no one else can do it, why don't you just why can't there be something like rights? Like, okay, well now I can use it, but I'm buying the use of it or something like that, rather than completely not allowing other people. I don't know. I mean, I can get if I design something, and then all of a sudden the whole world wants to use it, you'd think that you would, get some type of a royalty or something out of the deal. I understand wanting to protect a design. Hello, Dalton, but there's button locks, there's liner locks, there's frame locks. It's like, well, I made a frame actuated button liner lock. All these already exist. My sound is cutting in and out. Cutting in and out. Check, baby, check, baby. 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, check, baby. 1, 2, 3. Sounds perfect. Sounds perfect. My screen's giving me 1080. I apologize if it's poo-poo town. Welcome to the world. To be fair, same OEM as Best Tech. It's probably doing the exact same mechanism. Caliber was out first. The mechanism's a button actuated frame lock, nothing special. That's kind of what I mean. Like if there's a button lock and there's a frame lock, and it's like, oh well, I'm gonna try to make so the button actuates the frame lock. Like all these things already exist. I don't know. How like you would think that I should be able to now do some machining and create some type of an internal thing that allows the pin to push down in a section over here that then gets to it. Has nothing to do with being first or not. I mean, I can see, as I was saying, if I design something new and unique, you can sell the rights to use it or something like that, I guess, or whatever. But like, oh, nope. We designed the hole and the circle and, like, so since we've designed, I'm not trying to name names, but we've designed this hole that is a perfect circle, which is just a shape in the world. Now no one else can do it. I say, yeah, protect designs, get yourself a royalty for a creation or whatever, but like the fact that other people can't just put a hole in a knife, so weird. Like that just seems like it's like if someone invented like, oh well, we invented a motor that does not use oil, but we're not going to share it with anyone. You have to buy it from us. That sounds like some iPhone type of stuff. Ooh. Shots fired. When it was legit first made. Unneeded drama. If I come up with something that like is awesome and people love it, should let people use it. Right? No worries, Dave. And I get, sell your idea to the world. That's fine. Make your dollar. But don't squirrel it away and not allow it. Interesting topic, I guess. I am kind of learning to enjoy that. I was getting way up like this. And when I'm way up like this, I get stuck most of the time. And that's my time. Okay, bye. See See you later, Paul. Have a good day. I hope I can find something cool and worthy up at American Edge. They do have a lot of Spydercos right now. Maybe I'll try to find a lefty. I don't know how many lefties he's got, though. I went on the page and I typed lefty, and the only things that came up were knives that have crossbar locks on them. Right, if chocolate exists and vanilla exists, you don't get a parade for coming up with a look. Chocolate and vanilla. I like that salvo. Button lock exists, frame lock exists. This one, the button actuates the frame. If I were to get a Spyderco, though, I would definitely probably get a compression lock because it's kind of a unique lock to them. And then I would have to get, this is all backwards. You can see the words backwards. So this is a lefty PM2. Not bad. I'm kind of enjoying it, getting to it. It was my issue of like I was holding it way up like this and getting boom and just not able to open it. And for me, if you're spending any money on a knife and you can't open it, or it like just isn't satisfying, which is now becoming more satisfying. It makes sense. So I'm kind of turning around a little bit. What's up, Gareth? Oh, I wish I had the link. I can find it if we spend some time. Everybody, tomorrow, Gareth is doing his first live. Let me go. Why? Sometimes it like lets you do what you wanted to do immediately, and sometimes it doesn't. Show chat. Good Lord. I'm working on it. So what's everyone got going on? Oh, that's fun. Save that video for later. There it is. Thank you for your patience. Hold on one moment. So tomorrow, in 26 hours, at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, 26 hours from now, Gareth is going to be doing his first live Q&A with Uncle Jimmy Crow on knife modding. How fun is that? It's going to be a great show. I guarantee it. All right. Hold on. I should have had all this queued up earlier. Paste. Now I'm going to save all that. Copy. Enter. Links. Paste. All right, got it. So his first live is going to be tomorrow. That is the link. You can save that link or you can go to it, put it to the side. Now, if it's button actuated chocolate vanilla, button actuated chocolate vanilla up in here, what? Still have a crew card of PM2 never used, flicked a few times. Isn't that something? I have some knives that I remember I did the review for. It got set down and it was like, oh my God, when's the last time I picked up that? Like, you have a problem. Have a problem. So there it is tomorrow. That looks like 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. But yeah, first live on his channel, knife modding Q&A with the man. Jimmy Crow will be on the live, helping him through it, answering fun questions. He's got a little list and stuff. It's going to be a real good time. So hope to see you all there tomorrow. Going to be great, Gareth. Going to be a good one. TKE sneaking up in here. It's 9:30. What are you doing here? Live from the castle. Error occurred. Oh, you're still starting soon. I was like, did TKE start already? It is exactly 9:30. Says starting soon. Says starting soon. I swore I had something to do. Came on Kenman's live, and I'm like, I'm like, oh wait. Oh shoot. So this is why he's always late. He's over here. Garrett, don't be nervous. No reason, bro. You'll be just fine. It's gonna be fun. We'll all be there having a good one. And if you're lucky, a bunch of stuff will go wrong like it always does, and it'll be great. Don't trip, bro. Don't trip. Were there that first time TKE and I did a live on mine? I brought him over and my microphone broke and wasn't working, and he was the only one you could hear for like 45 minutes. It was great. There is TKE's live link. That is going to be starting up, or it looks like he is starting up.
Let's see.
He is. Holy crap. All right. There it is. TKE live. Click on there. Thank you all for hanging out. Been a good time. I'm going to lurk a little bit, but I got to get rolling. I'm heading up to that show. Hopefully I find something good. We made it to 10K, y'all. Peace. We'll see you over with TKE. Tell him I said, you're on time.